So, what's up, guys? You're watching Dumb Shit Talks with Alan and Aryan. My name is Aryan Maikar, and I'm alone. So, there's a pandemic going on outside for the second time, and we're doing our level best to limit the spread, basically. Flatten the curve. So now that we are on our own, we had this pretty nice idea that it'd be better if we actually decided to make our own videos. So Rupit's already done a couple of videos. I think even Alan's done a video by the time I finish uploading this. So the only guy left to do it is me. But I'm sure you have many doubts. For instance, the people who've been listening to us on Anchor and Spotify, they'd definitely be wondering where we've disappeared. The truth is, it's really hard to explain. The simple thing is we're college students. It doesn't sound like much, but trust me, what with all our quizzes, exams, and multiple assignments that are on our heads every single time, it gets really difficult to upload videos constantly. That and the fact that each of us is in a different college. So we have completely different timetables. When I'm free, these guys have exams. And when they're free, I have exams. So everything combined basically pretty much made it very difficult for us to upload videos. Not that we didn't. We had a few videos ready. We even had them. But we never got to release them because A, I was a doofus and I lost some of the footage. And B, they're very timed videos, let's just say. They're appropriate for that time period. Now the time period is over. Like for instance, we've done a video explaining CDPR's woes. Problem is, it's been 6 months since then. I don't think anyone wants to hear about cyberpunk anymore. So yeah, if you guys are interested, we would like to release excerpts of some of our unreleased footage. Anyway, so what's the point of us making these videos, you ask? Well, here's the thing. Now that each of us is releasing videos separately, we need to cater to a particular niche. Now, normally I'd love to do gaming because I like gaming. I define myself as a gamer. But the problem is Rupit knows as much, if not more, about gaming than I would. So there's no point about me making game reviews or even talking about gaming in general, because Rupit might make something similar to that, and we're trying to avoid overlap as much as possible. So we're gonna talk about things that each of us are interested in, if not necessarily good at. Rupit's really good at games. And he's really good about making a documentary about them with a fake British accent. Oh, okay, fine. Well, I'm being a bit mean for no reason. I mean, it's not his fault. The guy has a condition. I mean, when you grow up pretty much surrounded by Western media your entire life, it kind of happens. Even I speak with an accent at times. I may not even realize it. It's natural. But he's trying. So Rupit's like a game historian. Alan, the only game he's played is Pokemon. So we can't really call him a gamer, but he likes wrestling. So we let him do his wrestling segments. Me? Well, I like Formula 1. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be talking about Formula 1. Today is going to be a very basic video. I'll be explaining the basics of Formula 1, what the flags mean, the points division, and differentiate between the Constructors' Championship and the Drivers' Championship. And the history also, basically. So this is going to be a very simple video. I'm going to try to make it as short and to the point as possible. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. I can make a series on this. So, without further ado, let's roll the intro. Formula 1 is basically the highest class of motorsport racing. Open wheel racing, so there's a hierarchy. There's closed bodies, there's open wheel, and Formula 1 sits at the top of the pecking order. It's the king of open wheel. It's organized by Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile, also known as FIA. It was originally called World Drivers' Championship, which was renamed in 1981 to Formula 1 World Championship. So, since 1950, this sport has been created in 1950. So, what does Formula mean? Formula is basically set of rules to which all participants must conform. Formula 1 season consists of a series of races, also known as Grand Prix, French for Grand Prizes, which take place on circuits or closed public roads. For every Grand Prix, we get 3 days. The first day, which takes place on Friday, consists of practice. It's known as free practice. There's FP1, FP2, and FP3. This is basically where the teams test out their engine, the setup, and everything for that particular circuit or road track. It's where they iron out all the kinks in the engine, the chassis, or even in the driver. Then we come to Saturday, which is qualifying. Now, qualifying is divided into 3 bursts, Q1, Q2, and Q3. In Q1, basically, the bottom 5 of the 20 drivers have to make it to the top 50. Otherwise, they are eliminated. By eliminated, I mean that they're still able to race, but they're back markers basically. They start at the back. Then we get to Q2. Q2 is basically a race to see who can make it into top 10. And then we finally get to Q1, where it's basically the race to who can race from the remaining 10 drivers to see who can be the fastest. Then finally we get to the race day itself. Now the division of points for the race day is basically like this. The first place gets 25 points. Then second place gets 18 points. Third place gets 15 points. Fourth place 12 points. Fifth place 10 points. Then sixth place 8. Then 6, 4, 2 and 1 respectively. So last position where you get points is P10. The remaining qualify out of points. Then, so these points overall combine to create both the driver standings and the constructor standings. Now, it's possible that a driver may not be able to score very well, but if he performs consistently, it's enough to take his team to a very high level. Case in point, Ferrari right now. They only have 1 podium this season and still they're dangerously close to McLaren as far as this current Styrian Grand Prix is concerned. Now let's talk about the flags. Yellow flag means either safety car or virtual safety car. Now, what's the difference between a safety car and a virtual safety car? So, when safety car is on track, full course yellow flag applies. Drivers must hold their position and slow down. Whereas in case of virtual safety car, basically drivers are given a minimum sector time which is relative to each marshalling post, and the difference is referred to as the car's delta time, and this delta time is reported to the driver and must remain positive throughout the virtual safety car period, otherwise he will be given a penalty. Now green flag means that normal racing rule conditions apply. This is usually shown where following a yellow flag to an incident that the hazard has been passed. A green flag is shown at all stations for the lap following the end of the full course yellow or safety car. A green flag is also shown at the start of a session. Now, what yellow flag indicates a hazard on or near the track. Waved yellows indicate a hazard on the track. Frozen yellows indicate hazard near the track. So double waved yellows inform drivers that they must slow down as marshals are working on or near the track and the drivers must be prepared to stop. Yellow and red stripe. Slippery track could be due to oil or water debris. Water or loose debris can be seen rocked from side to side to indicate a small animal on track. Then a blue flag. Blue flag indicates that the driver in front must let faster cars behind them pass because they are being lapped. If the flag is missed 3 times, the driver could be penalized. White indicates that there is a slow car ride, often waved at the end of the pit lane when the car is about to leave the pit. Black and orange circle. Car is damaged or has a mechanical problem. Must return to pit lane immediately. Will be accompanied by driver's number. Half black, half white. Warns driver for poor sportsmanship or bad behavior. Can be seen followed by a black flag upon further infringement, accompanied by the driver's number. Black flag. Driver is disqualified. Will be accompanied by the driver number. This can be issued after a half black and half white flag. Red flag. Red flag immediately halts the race or session when conditions become too dangerous to continue, usually after a dangerous crash. Then checkered flag. End of practice, qualifying or racing session. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys liked this video, and if you did, like, comment, share and subscribe, please. We're really interested in this. Wait, did I say interested? Shit. Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to swear like that. Okay. Alright. Now, let me know what you guys thought about this video. And let me know if you guys want another one. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.